Hi, I'm going to show you how to do file transfer using rsync for the HPC cluster called Alvis. And this is part of the nice file transfer course. And I'll be doing the exercises in this session. So rsync is a useful tool, especially it's good for backups. And the exercises are simple. To transfer a file and find this in your documentation and then do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So for Alvis, I'm gonna search for Alvis rsync, and I hope to find the documentation of Alvis. Here it is. And let's take a look if we can find the word rsync anywhere. There. Rsync is a utility, blah blah blah, and this is with restricting SSH key usage. That doesn't seem to be it. Here we see some kind of calls to Alvis. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. Let's take a look. Maybe here, file system and data transfer. Maybe we can find rsync there. Yeah. Copying files in and out of the system using rsync. Great, great, great. Where is this described? Never. Maybe it's here. As for connecting, I guess you need to be. So Alvis, you always need to be within SUNET. But I think I cannot find it in this documentation how to do this. So here I'm going to give up. Instead, I'm going to look for the UpMax documentation for this rsync Alvis, and I will follow that documentation. So this documentation is now at UpMax, but the goal is to move this documentation to the C3SE documentation we've just seen, and that's not complete yet. And that's perfect. We find out it doesn't yet work. So this is the procedure to transfer files. I'm going to close this one. To transfer files from Alvis using rsync. Let's take a look at the steps. 1. Get inside SUNET. 2. Start a terminal. Transferring files to Alvis, and there are 3 ways: files individually or folders. And then session 4 is from Alvis to your local computer. That's here. And then one file or one folder. And what I'll be doing is I'm just gonna go through this procedure. Like I can, yeah, let's keep this open. So let's get inside SUNET first. So SUNET is University Network for me. So I'm not, wrong. I'm not in at the university yet, so I'm not in SUNET. I need to activate a VPN to do so, and this will now ask me my password. So if you're in the site, I'll need to fill this in. So of course, if you're at the university, you'll be fine. You don't see this. You don't need to use a VPN. If you're from a different university, you will need a different VPN. 181461 there. And now I can see also here top right that I'm now using a VPN, so I'm now inside SUNET. So well done. Next step, start a terminal. So I'm going to put this screen at the left. Bam, there we go. And start a terminal. That's where we are. And at the right side, I'm going to start a terminal. Yeah, on the Linux it's Ctrl-Alt-T to start it, but you can also search for it. I have a terminal here. Now we're going to transfer files to Alvis. And let's take a look if we need to make a file. Yes, I have no files here that I can transfer. So I'll be making those too. So let's take a look. We're going to transfer an individual file to Alvis. And then it looks like this: rsync, my local file, username, target folder, sure. This target folder is a bit longer than this, like Cypher, user, Svens, Alvis. That's your home folder here, if your username is Svens. So I'm gonna adapt this line because then I don't need to remember all this. Just copy paste it there. Copy. But first I need to create this file. So this my file.txt needs to be created. I'm going to make that here. Touch. It's a way to create it. Touch my file.txt. There, I've created a file. If I do want to see all my files, I'll see it here now. So now I'm going to transfer this file to Alvis, and I'm going to use this line. I'm going to copy paste it. Ctrl-Shift-V. So this is correct. My file.txt. That's the thing I just created, but you need to modify it obviously for other files. My username is Richelbe, and here also my username is Richelbe. So this is how I will upload my file to Alvis. Let's take a look if there are no errors. I did it. That's great. Sometimes you need to type a password, but I've just done this, so somehow it remembers that I've just done this. I have now transferred this file to Alvis. Well, maybe we also, so we've done A now with transferring files. Now we're going to transfer all files in a folder. And that's not very different. You need to use dash dash recursive. And at the end you want to have this backslash for sure, else because it's rsync is quite sensitive to slashes, so I'm gonna use it quite exactly. In what folder am I gonna copy paste? I'm gonna make a folder here, make there my folder, which creates a folder. It already exists. Well, then I'll be using my folder. Let's take a look what is in my folder. There are 2 files. That's great. I'm going to use that one. I probably could have seen, yeah, this folder. Let's upload this folder to Alvis. And I'm going to use this line of text again. Ctrl Shift V to paste to a terminal. So it is called my folder for me too. So this is correct. My username is Richelbe. Here my username is Richelbe. There. And now it's uploaded to Alvis. So that's great. The next part will be to transfer the files from Alvis to your local computer. And to make sure that I've done the right thing, I'm gonna delete the files I've just uploaded. So I'm gonna remove this file. I'm gonna remove this folder because I'll be downloading them soon. I just uploaded them. There. This command is not important of how to remove folders, but this is it. And now we see that there's no file called my file anymore, and there's no folder called my folder anymore. And now we're gonna get them back again. So this rsync command is the other way around. Now you have to say where the file comes from on Alvis, and the dot means bring it to here, download it to this folder where I am now. So I'm in my home folder now, and I'm gonna copy paste this line there. Ctrl Shift V to paste to a terminal. I'm going to replace Sven's with my username, Richelbe. Users, Richelbe. There. And this is the way to download my file. If I do ls, I will now see my file. There it is. And now I'm going to do this to a whole folder. This is the same dot is here, which means to here. I'm just going to copy paste this command. I'm going to paste it. This Ctrl Shift V. I'm going to replace the Svenssons by Richelber. Richelbs. Richelb. There. And if I do ls, I will have my folder back again. There. So these are how to transfer files to and from Alvis using rsync. So this documentation again should be moved to the C3SE documentation pages. For now they're at UpMax documentation. And this whole exercise was part of the nice course called File Transfer. And the session was called File Transfer using rsync. And I've showed you how to do this on Alvis. And with that, I wish you a very good day. Bye.